Today on my channel, Planner Friends, I am going to show you how I decorated the Carpe Diem TN I had in my stash that I'm going to be using as a journal, my brand new journal. I've been journaling for 8-9 months successfully. I created a series on journaling. I can link that playlist below. In the meantime, I hope I inspire you and your creativity, so stay tuned. Hello planner friends, hello and welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo and I'm so happy you're here with me today. I'm going to try to get this uploaded for this Wednesday. I'm filming it Wednesday, the day of. If I have problems, I'll just upload it next week. So if you're new here, you're welcome to subscribe and tap the notification bell and know that I welcome you here. I appreciate you being here. I know that your time, all of our time is valuable, and the fact you're spending your time with me is much, much appreciated. So today what I'd like to do is to show you how I've decorated my brand new, well, new to me. I've had this traveler's notebook for quite a while from Carpe Diem, and I tried using it as a planner. It didn't work, but that's okay, because now I'm going to use it as my journal, and I want to show you how I decorated it and got it all set up going into June. So why don't we get started? My previous journal, which at some point I guess I'll do a flip through, was a Printpression Weeks planner with a hardbound book in it, and I'd been using it since September. It worked really well. Journaling has been wonderful. You can see my series, which I kind of still have to tie up on journaling, but I wanted to show you how I set this up going into June and just do a quick flip through. So I used one of my Simply Gilded pens that I'd had. I bought a bunch from Simply Gilded, a bunch of ink refills, so I'm using those. And this is it. Welcome to my new journal, at least this part of it. So these cards, some are from the Simple Stories My Story collection. Reading is dreaming with your eyes open. And what I do with things like this is I save them. So these aren't going to ever go to waste. They're right here. These two die cuts are from the Fat Cat Designs. She's on Etsy. This is me, okay, with my glasses and my reading and a nice cup of tea. I know it's probably coffee, but I turned it into tea. I added those cats in there. This is an old Cocoa Daisy clip I had. The ribbon is either Walmart or Dollar Tree. And then these are just elements from the Simple Stories I Am collection. I'm not sure, 100% sure I like them here. It may be too much. Right now I have them in there, but you know, in time I may change it. So here we have, I decorated this one and I actually made a video talking about it. And then I went ahead, now again, I do not craft for perfection. I'm a rudimentary crafter, but I'm sharing this with you to encourage you to do the same. And I just stamped, and you can see this stamp was kind of wonky, and I kept re-stamping it and trying to get it right, and finally I was like, okay, that's done. These letters are from Felicity Jane. Some of these are Fiskars. Some of these, oh gosh, this, no, that's not Amy Tangerine. That might be Felicity Jane too. I don't know. I have so many stamps. Then what I did is I took some plain white cardstock and I covered 2 weekly pages in the Printpression journal. Oops, excuse me. What I would do is I would glue pages together and then zhuzh it up like this. So in this one, I thought, well, even if I glued the pages together, it has the days of the week and like spots for numbers, which I don't usually number my journal, which is interesting. So I put the cardstock down, I adhered it down, and then I just kind of freestyled. Of course, I use my butterflies, which is, I know you're probably sick of them, but it's my motif. And I really loved these stamps. A lot of these stamps were from, some of these were Mercari from Stampin' Up. Some of these butterflies and some of this is from Illustrated Faith. Again, I found them on Mercari a long time ago. And I've decorated for, I think, 3 weeks in June. And in some cases, you can see there's some bleeding from this heart on the other side. You know, but this is hooray, but I did that to keep the hearts on the other side from bleeding too much. it's me trying to work with this paper. Of course, that doesn't have to be perfect, so it's not, and I'm okay with that. But you can see I decorated it simply. I'm using Simply Gilded. I had the birthday collection. My birthday's in June, as is my cousin's, as was my grandfather's, as is my father's. So I really love June. It's a happy month. I always loved it when I was a kid because you're getting out of school or you're already out of school, and it's just a fun month. So that's what I did, folks. What do you think? I think this came out really, I wanted to play with the peach and the green, so I did different colors of green. This stamp was really hard. I kept going over it and going over it. It just didn't want to cooperate. It's so funny. These worked great. This border worked great. I love how that turned out. But this sucker, oh, it gave me a run for my money, that one and this one. It happens. So I'm going to start using this next week. And I really can't wait to do it. So it'll be the first full week in June. So I used the birthday kit for the month because I thought, well, everybody's birthdays. I don't know that I'm going to date them. I don't know. I didn't do it in the other journal. But then I created using, again, the Simple Stories My Story collection. So I thought these two, the gingham and this floral, really went well. And I added just simply 3 elements. And again, it's not perfect, as you can see. This is a monthly layout. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead here to June and I dated it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna, tomorrow is June 1st, so I better think about what I'm doing here. I have habit tracking in my personal planner. I may do emotion and mood tracking in here because I'm doing habits in there. I was thinking about doing emotion, anxiety kind of track, like mental health, well-being kind of thing in here. So I did date it. What I do like here, it's just like the Carpe Diem regular inserts. They have this, you have notes at the end of the last month and then important dates, don't forget, birthdays, and all these little goals. So I thought, I could fill this all out, but I could also put in kind of wellness goals and mood goals and anxiety goals, as in I want anxiety gone. So I decided to put the monthly in here. I debated. In my old one, I was actually planning my YouTube videos, but that's going to be something else now. And so yeah, this is my new journal. It's horizontal, which I prefer. The other one was vertical. I encourage you, I have to do one last video for my Joys of Journaling, but hopefully I'll get that done soon. And yeah, and I'm still playing, like I said, with this. I may take this out. I may leave it in. I don't know. But this is what I created, and I'm so glad to share it with you. And I really hope that you, if you haven't seen my series on journaling, I really want to encourage you to engage in some type of journaling, quote journaling, targeted journaling. I spell out all different ways to do it because it really has helped my own health and anxiety. And so I want to help pay it forward and help you. Oh, incidentally, some of these cards, this gingham and so forth, some are my story, but this, I think these were also Felicity Jane. I just thought the color palette went so well with the rest of this. And so yeah, and I love how these two go together. All right, planner friends, thank you so much for your support, for your kindness, for being here, and let's have a good month starting tomorrow. Happy journaling, friends. Bye.